Welcome to the White Sage Yoga. We're here on the peninsula, far up north in the Arctic Circle, walking up to the mountaintop where we will be doing a Yin style yoga 20-minute session. This will be really suited to beginners and even those that are a little bit more advanced. So I hope you like it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. So let's get to it. We will begin seated, doing a salutation towards your mind, your body and your spirit, to the sun, the blue sky, and all the things that grow on the green earth. Take it all in and feel the energy. A simple practice of drawing your breath in while you raise your hand and releasing it while you lower your hands to your heart. So now let's raise ourselves up to the front of the mat and take a deep breath in while we raise our hands towards the sky and release it down. And we're going to do this a couple of times. Really fill up your lungs and just get the energy moving in your body, feeling the power for the rest of the journey. Now let's begin and put our hands down to the earth and releasing halfway up and now fully down to the ground. Really feeling those hamstrings, really feeling the tight muscles, and up again and down. Really just move around in those first asanas of the day and really go deep into it and grab your ankles if you want to, if you think it's easier. Try to get your chest as close as to the knees as you can. And if you think it's too uncomfortable to grab your ankles in this position, you can always bend your knees a little bit if you want. And just breathe. Breathe. Now step back down to the mat and take a chaturanga down to the upward facing dog. And deep breath out as you go down to the downward facing dog. And now really just feel around here, move a little bit, walk in that space. Be rooted with your hands and your feet on the mat. Push your knees down to the mat while your chest goes closer to the mat as well. Try to form a triangle. Now let flow from the upward facing dog down the downward facing dog. Breathe in to the upward facing dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Really go deep into it. Breathe in and breathe out. Don't hold back. Breathe in and do a chaturanga down to the upward facing dog and breathe out, downward facing dog. Now step with your right foot to the front of the mat and get ready for the warrior one. Go to the warrior one and really engage your right leg and find balance and peace. Breathe in, find your focus. Now, put your right hand down to the mat and your left hand reaches up to the sky. And your head and your eyes, they look up to the sky, right between the fingers. And focus, find your balance and just breathe. Now to the other side. Your right hand raises up to the sky. Now when you're ready, go from the warrior stance into a forward fold. Put both of your hands by both sides of your foot and really engage by putting your chest as close as you can to the knee and breathe. Just let it go. Let everything go that is no longer serving. And breathe. Find a rhythm if you have to go deeper. Just give it time. Now, back up to the warrior. Focus and breathe. Now move yourself up to the front of the mat and breathe in the air. Breathe in the air and fold yourself down to the ground. While you step back or jump back and do a chaturanga, upward facing dog to the downward facing dog. Breathe. Now place your left leg up to the front of the mat and engage your glutes a little bit. Now into the warrior. Now feel power that you have in this life, in this body. And now the same as we did before, just on the other side. Engage both of your sides of your core. Just hold the stance. It's no problem. You have that power. The only thing you have to do is breathe into it, and everything will be fine. Now, on the other side, pull your hand as much as you can without losing your balance. And just look up to the sky. Be present. Now back to the warrior and getting ready for the forward fold. Now into the forward fold you go. And just take your time to really feel what's going on. Just be present. Let go of all worry, all of your anger, your doubt, your guilt, your shame. You don't need it. Let it go in this asana. Let it go with all that pain that leaves you. You become a whole person. You could become a better version of yourself. Breathe into it. Breathe. Now back into the warrior. And step to the front of your mat. Well done. Breathe in. Raise your hands down and fold down. Upwards again and step back or jump back into a chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Breathe out to the downward facing dog. Very good. And step to the front of the mat and sit down in the center of it. Now we're gonna activate those hamstrings better. Put both of your feet in the front and touch your toes with your hands. Go as deep as you can, wherever you feel, as you can't go any further without feeling any pain. Find your sweet spot and stay in it and just breathe. And once you've been in this posture for a while, you can feel you start to loosen up. You can feel all those hard emotions flowing down from your system, from your body, like the rain from the mountains to the sea. Whenever you feel your mind creeping in, telling you to stop, to let go, Don't worry. Just ease up the tense a little and breathe deeper. Just follow your breath. Focus on the breath. Then you will find your strength, your equilibrium again. And you can go deeper and deeper. Just breathe. Let go of it all. We carry so much tensed up emotions in those muscles. And there's always so much to let go from there. This is part of the root chakra. And it's one of the most core muscles in your body that you can work on. The roots, the foundation of what you are. Now let go whenever you're ready. Now we're gonna go deep into the glutes. So put your right leg under and point your knee straight forward from you. And place your other leg over the other foot as much as you can. And press forward. Try to lean as much forward as you can. If you can place both of your knees together, then bonus points for you. But if you can't, no worries. Where you are at this moment is the place you should be. Yoga is not a destination, it's the journey. So wherever you are at in your practice, it's supposed to be where you are. It's all about learning to love what we have, who we are, where we are at in this life. That's how really learn to appreciate life, by appreciating what we have in this moment, not what we want to achieve later on. That is just bonus. As how are you gonna enjoy those achievements in the future if you don't learn how to enjoy the present moment? Your mind is always want to be seeking something more, getting better results, getting better things. Now, let's do a twist. Let's place our right hand to the left side of the left knee and the left hand behind you, and face your look behind you as much as you can, and twist your body as you feel comfortable. If you feel any pressure that is too much, just let go. Now, let's switch to the other side. Now the left knee goes under and faces towards you, while the right knee, the right leg, goes over the other. You push down. Close your eyes and just breathe. Just relax. Stay with yourself in this moment. Just follow the breath. Find its energy inside of you. Feel it. Feel how it rejuvenates you, revitalizes what you are, quiets the mind, the doubt, and releases all that is not serving you. You're doing great. Just breathe. Stay with yourself. Really go deep into the glutes. If you ever feel too much pressure on your knee, stop where you're at and loosen up a bit. You don't want to hurt yourself. Really just listen to your body. Learn to listen to your body. And whenever you're ready, let go and take a twist on this side. Place your left hand over the knee, your right hand behind you, and look behind you. And just twist your core. Really feel the core. And just focus. Be with yourself. You are a powerful being. Your body is powerful. And your soul, your spirit is all powerful. Now, let us go into the lotus and fold ourselves forward. Really feel the stretch. Stay with it. Be at ease. It's all about releasing. Releasing all the emotion that you have stacked inside your body. That's what it does. All the trauma, it gets stuck as some kind of bad energy deep inside your tissue that you just have to breathe and release out of yourself. Now switch your feet and fold yourself forward. And if you want to go deeper, you can place your hands to the top of the mat and really squeeze it. You're doing fantastic. Whenever you're ready, you're going to raise yourself up to your 4 feet. Very good. And then we're going to go up to the downward facing dog. Stretch a little bit. And place our left leg to the front of the mat. And raise yourself up with both our feet separated. And then we're going to fold ourselves down to the ground. And really feel this moment. Breathe deeply, deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Release the stress. Now come up again and pluck our hands behind us and activate our shoulder. Deep breath in and let it go when you fold yourself down. And really push your hands together and away from your back and your chest down to the earth. Really feel the opening in the chest. Let's just stay in this posture. Breathe and focus. Feel where the tension is. Breathe into it. You're doing great. Now raise yourself up and release your hands. Raise your hands up towards the sky. Deep breath in and out as you pull your hands down to your heart. Now release your leg, go into the center and take a seat. I want you to thank yourself for doing this practice today, doing this favor to your body and your mind and your soul. And I want to thank you for tuning in and spending this time with me. Until next.